Hey Starshine, how are you? I'm TK, and today I will play more Valhalla Cyberpunk Bartender action. Now, I told myself I was going to give Dana a legit voice that's going to stick with her, and I went through a few different ones, and I kind of settled on one. The one that I liked the most for her that I gave before, I kind of swayed away from just because I thought it was really close to Gil's, but I'm just going to go with it. I think it works best for her. Also, I learned that you can change the channel. That one's kind of cool looking. I like it. Let's stick with that. But anyway. Rise and shine. Good morning. It's 11 a.m. though. That's morning for me on weekends and any other day. How's everything outside? Still noisy, but forces have been deployed to take care of most of them at least. How so? Zaibatsu Corps' president is pleading with anyone to stop the rogue White Knights. Neighboring city forces were deployed quickly and have subdued most of the opposition. There have also been reports of White Knights just freezing, like they were petrified somehow. You make it sound like some god suddenly decided to put everything in place. Well, I'm just glad no bullets are flying in and out of the whole building. Sure, there's still some bad apples out, and it's not really safe yet, but it was worse last night. There also seems to be a civilian force lynching any White Knights they spot. So not only are the White Knights a problem, regular folks are on edge too. I wonder if Sei is okay. Should we be worried about Gil? The kid knows how to take care of himself. I'm sure that whatever it is that he's doing, he's safe. Dare I say even safer wherever he is than here. I sure hope so. Are we gonna work today? Nah, things are too nasty right now. Let's take the Sunday off. Oh, alright. Sei, do you want to do you want me to help you get to your apartment? Actually, yeah, I'd appreciate that. Okay then, let me lock things up and we'll go. We'll grab something for lunch on the way. Sounds good. What is going on? And here we are. Home sweet home, thanks a lot. Hey boss, wanna hang out for a bit? Yeah, grab a beer, chill out for a bit. Mostly to thank you for helping me. Well, I don't have much to do anyway, so yeah, sure. I did tell you you should invite me to your apartment sometime, didn't I? Oh, yeah, you did. What worries me a bit is that beer always leads to something else. To more beer? I was gonna say, to one of us going through the Spanish announcer's table. But I think we're safe here. Come on in, then. Excuse me? Want one? I was really like, want one? Hey, you totally want to smoke with me? It should probably be a little more casual, like, hey, want one? Anyway. Sorry, I don't smoke. Don't mind me, though. Smoke if you wanna. Thanks. Say, how is the chilly weather treating you? It gets cold from time to time, but nothing the kotatsu and the heater can't fix. Oh, right, boss, you're not very good with the cold, are you? You know it. You didn't bring your jacket here, either. Yeah, I left it at home when going to the bar yesterday. It wasn't that cold, and I didn't expect to spend the night at the bar. Would you like a sweater or something? Oh, don't mind me. I insist. I have this hoodie from some time ago, and it was too big for me. Why buy it, then? It was dirt cheap. Right. Wait, where did you get this one? Don't know, some flea market ages ago? Why? Nothing. It's just like one I had many years ago. What happened to it? Too much use, it just ripped. I see. You can keep it if you want, I never use it anyway. We'll see. Come to think of it, how old are you, boss? I'm eternally 17. Fair enough. 17 plus how much? 17 plus I'd have to cut your tongue if you knew. Alright. Let me go change to something more comfortable. Take your time. Look at the cute kitty. Aw, it's black with blue eyes. It's so cool. Say, Jill, there's a blue-eyed mass of black fur glaring in my general direction. Oh, that's just 4. He's just wary of any new visitors. Cats will be cats, I guess. Not necessarily true. The cat that I have now, she loves people, and she loves new people. And the cats that I had before, they also loved people. It's not necessarily all cats. Not all cats are unfriendly. And all cats are awesome, though. Even the unfriendly ones are awesome. Just saying. Okay, sorry. He's unusual looking. Blue eyes on a black cat? They usually have green. Or yellow, or like brown, dark brownish. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, weird, huh? At first I thought they were like that because he was small, but they never changed. Do you have any pets, boss? Back at home we had a bear. Bear? We had a pet beer! We had a pet beer! Back at home we had a bear. Ah, I see. What? Good old Bosco. He kept it. His name is Bosco! Good old Bosco. He kept chores away better than any dog. Right. This picture here isn't something you see every day. What? Me taking such a sappy pic? No, a framed picture on printed paper. It's so vintage. Who are these? That's, the one on the right is Lenore, my ex-girlfriend. The one on the left is Gabrielle, her sister. Huh, is this pic recent, or... Actually, that one's from 3-4 years ago. You look exactly the same. I'm only 27. What do you expect? That's why they say kids are the ones that get old. I thought it was recent because you don't usually see people displaying pictures of their exes so openly. Let alone on the printed and framed one. Did you two break up on good terms then? You even hesitated a bit when calling her your ex. Let's just say that everything ended with both of us saying mean things. And me storming out of her house, breaking a couple things on the way out. We never broke up formally, and I guess I still have feelings for her. I just went away haven't said a word since. There we go. I couldn't say it. But yeah. Really? It's hard to picture you doing such a thing. And you look so happy in the pic. Why have her pick out like this then? I just couldn't get my mind off something that Alma said to me. About missing having the warmth of someone else pressed against your side. Using them as a pillow, mixing your perfume with theirs. Putting your head in their chest, listening to their breathing as they pet your head. Dozing off knowing they're there, watching you, protecting you. I don't know, I felt nostalgic and miserable. Aw. Jill, do you need a hug? Do you need a hug, Jill? I'll just put this away. I've been meaning to apologize, but I feel like it's too late now. Whenever I go out, there's this fear in the back of my head that I'll meet her in the street. I just don't know if I could face her again, let alone talk to her. I'd be a mess. It's never too late to apologize, Jill. Maybe. What's that on the table? Oh, Looks like an envelope. It's nothing! Nothing! Now please, give that to me. Lope, alright. I saw nothing. Don't worry. Anyway, let's grab some beers. Aw, Jill, do you need a hug? I will give you a hug. I'm sorry. Guide me. Oh, this is a cool view. Aw, look how cute they both look. Ah. So beer so far, cans left, remaining beer 100%. Damn, you have a lot of beer. Well, the BTC gives me discounts and a point card I can use every time I buy their alcohol. With that, beer is actually the cheapest drink I can get. Sorry. Fixing my chair. My back was hurting because I was sitting on the edge. Oh, crap. I'm sorry. I need a drink. Okay. Is there any difference between the drinks at the bar and these? The drinks at the bar are more addictive, flavorful, and also stronger than the ones they sell in stores. And besides, the one in the bar is more of a double IPA. This one is more of a Pilsner. I know I don't like IPAs. I hate IPAs. I don't remember if I like Pilsners. I don't know if I've had one in a long time. I feel like I have tasted one before. But I don't remember. In English, please. This one's lighter in color and lighter in flavor. Okay, then probably no. I am actually a bigger fan of darker beers. Don't know, it doesn't taste like a lighter to me. Sorry. Is this one made with that, what was the name of the base liquid you use at the bar again? Give me a second. I have to... Nutriogenic ditrometerical lidogenol, or NDL. It was a supplement or something, right? It was an experimental fluid they created to replace water when the maiden kiss polluted water supplies. The effects of pollution turned out to be temporary, so NDL never went into mass production. But the BTC still commissioned it for use in bars. And is this one made with it? Let's see. Yep, here it is, near the end. NDL and cornstarch. Cornstarch? It serves as a stabilizer, if I remember correctly. They need it for the packaged drinks. Oh! I didn't even notice this freaking drink button. I should have been pressing it. Drink. Take a bit. Take more drinks. I'm sorry. I didn't even... I paid so much I paid attention to this, and this, and this. Didn't even pay attention to this huge pink button that says drink in all caps with an exclamation point even. Take a drink. Okay, so yeah, that's one beer. Okay, I see. The remaining beer has to do with in the can. I thought was supplies. That would be cans left. I see. And I just realized something. What? You're a nerd, Jill. I drink to that. Guilty as charged. There's my alcohol collection if you feel like getting anything else. Those bottles over there? I can't afford a fancy fridge or whatever for them, so I have to put them in plain sight. I'm guessing if some authority on alcohol came in here, he'd stab me for crimes against beverages or something. Anyway, many of them are still drinkable. I could get you some of the absinthe I brought to the bar if you want. I'm not an Oscar Wilde kind of person, sadly. I'm more of a Theodore Roosevelt girl. I have a teddy bear in my closet. But I don't think you can drink it. No, that's what I... Wait, you do? I'm not ashamed of Dr. Fluff, but it just so happens that I'm not ashamed of Dr. Fluff, but it just so happens that I have a cat. And I don't want the bear's fillings spilled all over the place. My bed is covered with stuffed animals. And, I mean, I've never had any issue with my cats wanting to destroy any of them, so I just keep them out in the open. Oh. Anyway, beer's fine, don't worry. If you say so. Where did that collection come from, anyways? Calling it a collection is too generous, I think. I got it from my grandpa. He made a will where the only thing that stipulated was what I got them. What? My gosh, I can't read. That's sweet. I've already downed some of it over the years, though. Half of them have colored water instead of alcohol. I guess you need an expert or something to notice the difference. Yeah, I make sure the water's. I make sure the water's on the right color, though. I make sure the water's the right color, though. Bottom line, if you want to taste anything from it, let me know. You're too kind. On a side note, it surprises me you kept that poster of me in the room. And even more that you hunted in plain sight. When I gave it to you, it was more or less a joke, you know. Does it make you uncomfortable? If it doesn't make you uncomfortable, why would it make me uncomfortable? It's my own face. I'm still wondering why you did it, though. Aside from filling an empty spot in the wall, I don't really know. I thought it was funny, too. Sure. Sorry. I guess it's like if someone gave you, I don't know, a dildo-shaped trophy or something and you had it there as a conversation starter. Although no one comes here anyway, so it's kind of pointless. What? No steamy nights of passion? Not since a year ago, I think. And I'd rather not talk about what happened then. Did someone hurt you? Because if they did, I can go dish out the pain. No, nothing of the sort. I didn't realize I finished that can. No, nothing of the sort. A different kind of mess. Uncomfortable mess. A not being able to have sex for reasons mess. Glad to know you have my back, though. That's what friends are for. Wait, you talk about the poster and compare it to a dildo-shaped trophy? Did you just call me a dildo face? That's what friends are for. Hey, Jill, where did you get that black four ball? That was hard to say. Well, as with any black cats, a house cat, or house cat in general, he's actually a stray. I found him in the alleys near the building, not long after I moved here, I think. Ah, I see. It was quite the sight, though. He was cornered by all these dogs, but they were keeping their distance. He was holding his ground, hissing and scratching as much as he could. There was a fried chicken bucket nearby that had some rain in it, so I threw the water over the dogs. They ran and I figured the cat's mom would be nearby, so I left. Then I noticed people looking in my direction as I walked. Turns out the little shit started following me. So you brought it home. At first I wanted to see if I could find him a new home, but having him welcome me whenever I came back was just too much for my heart, so he ended up staying. Bleh. It was destiny, girl. When he came, he was so cute, though. Not like the fat mess that's sleeping on the table. Hey, you're not spring chicken yourself, you know. Oh. Shit, I actually did that in front of someone else. Anyway. Don't anyway me. Do you normally speak for your cat like that? Maybe. I wonder if Gil's alright. You're worried about him? Here, I guess, sorry. You worried about him? I don't know. Make it sound like I'm some emotionless robot. You can be hard to read. I wouldn't worry about Gil so much, though. There's 3 things I know for certain about him. First, he can take care of himself. Second, you can sincerely trust him. And third, he absolutely hates bell pepper. Same! Same! I love you, Gil. He does? I've seen him even reject food that has been in contact with it. Same! Man, what a baby. Unless he's allergic or something. I'm not allergic, and I'm not a baby. Shut up, it tastes nasty. He's not. Man, what a baby. Shut up! They're very juicy, so when you like cook them with stuff, their juices get everywhere, and they taste really bad. They're really gross. How do you meet such a guy? He showed up at the door of the bar. What? Well, it was shortly after the whole incident with Robert and the levitation potion. Right, levitation potion. It was a slow day and he just showed up at the bar. I offered him a drink, but he said he didn't have money on him. I couldn't leave him alone, so I pretty much gave the drinks for free. And after that, after a couple, he broke down crying. Huh? I don't know what he did, but he was really, really regretting it. He wanted a second chance or whatever, and I told him if he could wash himself, I'd find him a job. And I'd be damned, he looked totally different the next day. Damn. I tried and failed to find out anything about him. So I decided to take him at face value and judge him for what he did as an employee. And aside from the occasional sudden escapade, he's been as loyal gets. I just realized Jill's all red now. Sorry, maybe I drank a bit too much. I'll chill a bit. I returned the favor in kind, covering his ass from time to time, sometimes literally. What surprises me is that you took him in so easily. I can take care of myself, and I always keep an eye on him. And besides, after the whole Robert thing, I couldn't ignore someone that desperate so easily. By the way, it took me a bit, but I remembered the Robert thing. So I was when I was reading that, I was a bit confused, and I didn't quite get what the quotation marks were for, and then I remembered. So I see. You've made the bar more lively yourself, you know. How so? Well, with the regulars you've earned, of course. Like that blonde titty hacker. I can't remember her name. Her name is Alma, and she is wonderful. I was gonna say, Armitage? Armitage? Is that how you say that? Well, she's hot, and I'll give her that much. She's also a nice person in general, but damn, she's hot. Are you alright, Jill? Yeah, 2 more beers. Yeah, why? It's weird to it's weird to see you say so openly that someone's hot. Why, even you can see she has a hot body, boss. You'll find no objections here. I mean, I'd be lying if I said I hadn't thought about her to a room and... Jill, are you sure you aren't drunk? I am. I mean, I'm sure I'm not. I mean... Those are thoughts I leave to myself. I don't think I could handle her in a relationship. She has weird standards. That and she's as straight as straight gets. She's still a lovely person, though. That she became a regular is a blessing. Any regular is a blessing when you get down to it. There's also that sex worker robot girl. Ah, Dorothy. She intrigues me, though. I've seen a lot of sex workers over the years, and she seems pretty giddy. It's not that she likes her job, but rather that she takes to it with such childish excitement. I've kind of noticed that too, but then again, Lilum can be weird. You think? Lilum operate in some really foreign logic. I mean, they don't really share our fear of mortality. I'd say mortality, right? I don't know why I thought I had. Even if their bodies are destroyed, their minds are already backed up in the collective source. If they lose an arm, they can reattach it or replace it. Depending on the circumstances, they might not even feel pain at all. It's not like they haven't attained human-like emotions like fear or love, but they're different. Like a different culture, if you must. You can see it that way. Aside from that, Dorothy is DFC-72. It's a social interactions model or something. Lilum get positive reinforcement straight from their bodies if they're fulfilling their main purpose, so I'm guessing she gets a built-in push whenever she's in a meaningful or challenging social interaction. Interesting. The name Lilum is a bit weird, though. It is? You'd expect them to be called bots or dolls, but Lilum doesn't convey the image of automatons. Just a tip, bots and dolls are considered slurs by them. Bots is akin to calling them retarded, and doll is like calling them fake. Thanks for the advice. That aside, do you know why they're called Lilum? As far as I know, because they all come from a bigger AI called Lilith. And Lilum are Lilith's offsprings in Jewish folklore. Oh, cool. Hey, speaking of names, why don't you like being called by your full name? I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm gonna get more drinks. Eat more drinks. I am drunk. Don't act stupid. Back when you first transferred, I called you Julianne, and you almost tore me a new one with your glare. See? Like that. It's no big secret, but it's one of those things that feels silly when you say it out loud. Try me. Well, did you ever watch Model Warrior Julianne? Not all of it, but my little sister's a big fan of the reruns. Back when I was in elementary school, I was a huge fan of the show. I had everything, from the dolls to the costumes to lunchboxes. It didn't help that it was one of those shows that got strapped literally everywhere. I saw a couple of episodes once. They were really nice. It was beyond nice. The show's about a model who can transform into an armor-clad magic knight. She fights demons born from greed and vanity. How the show presents Jules hating her job because it invited enemies, and yet still found solace in trying to be a role model. Hell, the main character wasn't a kid. Julianne was an adult that became younger when she transformed. I'd say it was a pretty ambitious kids show. Even by today's standards. Just the fact that her enemies were literally issues dealing with beauty standards of body image. Challenging as fuck. Whoa, you got excited there. And that is the problem. Back then, I was obsessed with Jules. I sang the songs, dressed like her. I could even recite full chapters. Something tells me you still can. That's beside the point. It was nice while I was in elementary school, but then I went to middle school. And what a surprise, tweens are jackasses. They went out of their way to tease me about things I did back then. I don't hold it against Jules, I always hold my grudges against those fuck jobs. Sounds rough. You know how most girls worry about their thighs at that age? I worried about jerkasses singing the theme tune of the show mocking me. Anyways, every time someone calls me Julianne or Jules, I instinctively react negatively. Pavlov would be proud of me. I never talk about it because I find the whole thing too silly in retrospect. And yet, it affects you even today. There's nothing wrong with it, though. It's actually kind of reasonable. I sure hope so. Come to think of it, what kind of kid were you, boss? When I was a toddler, I was the kind to always fight with kids bigger than me. Then puberty happened and I became the Merriam-Webster definition of shallow jerkwad. Around the time I turned 16, I realized what an idiot I was. I went on to become who I am today. And the less I talk about those years from 12 to 15, the better. Fair enough. Say, boss, how do you like them men? 2D. 2D? Yes, I don't mind anything as long as the thing is cute or TD. TD? 2D. How about you? Dana? You and I! You and I! Back in high school, I liked them funny. In college, I liked them successful. After a while, I just wanted them stable, and now... And now? I don't know. I stopped caring about them being funny. My high school boyfriend started conflating? Conflating, I think conflating is right. Cheering me up and mocking me when I'm down. I also stopped caring about them being successful. I realized half the time they had no qualms about cheating with me or on me. And I stopped caring about them being stable. I realized they were the kind of person I was trying not to become. Not become stable. There was this guy who became so obsessed with holding a stable job that he hated. He started becoming physically ill. Not only that, the last time I managed to get some, I ended up throwing the guy out. He took incredible offense with how I smoked on the bed after sex. The bed could catch fire, you know. Not you two. Kinda envy Alma for that. At least when she dumps a guy, it's for less petty reasons. Are you okay? Maybe I shouldn't be drinking anymore. I'm fine, it's all boils down to the fact that I can't get my mind off Lenore lately. She was all of what I just said. She made me laugh, she had a good position, and was stable. She was also smart, caring, and why can't I get my mind off the whole thing? It's maddening. Maybe I should go and apologize. Maybe, I keep saying I'm gonna stop drinking, I keep drinking. Maybe I should. Maybe that will make me rest easier at night. Get my mind off things for a while. I don't even care about going back to her, but... Hey Jill, have you tried thinking about clothes for 4? Clothes for... Listen, I know how you must feel. But you can't let all of that cloud your senses. Next time you feel overwhelmed by those thoughts, try distracting yourself. Like with, say, think about what kind of clothes you can put on 4. Yeah. You know, boss, I'm a bit curious about your circle of friends. What kind of people do you have in it? Keep in mind, you're included in this circle too, so any insults you hurl will apply right back to you. Anyways, I have this friend I've known for a long time. A red-headed, glasses-wearing gun nut called Iris. The one you called for the helmet thing? That one. She's managing a BTC bar in Panama right now, if I remember correctly. She's managing a bar too? I got the idea from her, actually. Oh. It's called N1RV and A, and if you thought this city was dangerous, you should see the people she has to deal with there. Piracy ain't nothing to fuck with. Anne means it's an annex to another business. What else does she do there? I think the bar was originally her hotel's bar. She moved the bar to its own building elsewhere and opened N1RV and B in the hotel instead. Weird decision. I believe she said she wanted a place away from the noisy rich tourists that go to the hotel. So that bar is her woman cave. Woman cave. That aside, let's see. Friends. I guess there's also my little sister, but that's a given. Oh, there's also an old partner from when I was with the Neo San Francisco police force. Good old Lexi. Should give her a call sometime. Wait, you were in what? I've done a lot of things, Jill. I spent a short time collaborating with the police force. I've been a wrestler, an MMA fighter, chimney cleaner, lumberjack, pet shop attendant, corporate mascot. Corporate what? I still see my face on some websites from time to time. Anyway, aside from you, Gil, my sis, Iris, and Lexi, I guess there's a lot of people that don't want to see me in harm's way. Mostly because they're the ones that want to hurt me. What about you? I guess I have acquaintances here and there. Back at home, in college, well, not a lot. But it felt more like going out was the pleasure rather than the people involved. Aside from you and Gil, my closest friend since moving here is Alma. Oh, and Dorothy. I mean, sure, there's always 4, but that cat's a hermit that refuses to go out. And you know, needs the cat. Hey, a cat's fine too, you know? Okay, boss, I have to know. About what? About your arm. I'd rather not talk about it. Come on, I want to know how you got it. Fine. Yes? I had to use a couple of favors to get it. I accepted no less than save the art tech. That's how I got it. That's technically correct, but come on! Why do you want to know how I got it? I just want to know more about you. You're always so cool and awesome, and can you at least tell me if it does something cool? It does have a couple of utilities installed, yeah. There's an HDD. There's an HDD in the forearm I use to save assorted data. It has a flashlight and a clock, but many prosthetic arms have those nowadays. Kind of like watches. How did you feel when you lost it? To be honest, I was sad, but I was also satisfied. Yeah, I lost my dominant arm, but its sacrifice helped a bigger purpose. If I had to lose another limb to accomplish such a thing again, I'd totally do it. But of course, I just hope it doesn't come to that ever again. Are you just teasing me? You'll hear nothing else from me, young lady. Hey. That's the end of that. So that was interesting. There's something different. I got to talk with Dana for a little while. Hey, it's snowing. Maybe it's not finished. Maybe it's just showing that it's started snowing. Do I have to click here? No, apparently not. Oh, chapter 2! I forgot that these have chapters. Chapter 2 are Amarga. Achievement unlocked. Coming right up. I'll just... Actually, I'm going to check that out right now. What is that exactly? View all achievements. I said view all achievements. Why you... Okay. Okay. This chapter's name means bitter. Okay. So that's good to know. Okay, so... your electricity bill will be sent out on the 24th. Please make sure you have the 8,000 needed. I have half that, so I'm gonna have to start being better. Jill is curious about a Daruma she saw. Getting one will prevent her from becoming too distracted. Have a nice day. Okay, so I'm gonna end the episode here. We just had a really long conversation with our boss, so that was really interesting. So Man, I'm like really tired from reading so much, so I'm gonna definitely call it here. So, until next time, remember to shine your light in every world. Bye!
Passion.